Yo, what's up? It's DNA for sure, aka Rock Kama Kama. And this video is about the breath. For all my fellow smokers, all my spiritualists, life is in the breath. And what does that mean? That means that your quality of life, your quality of your mental health, your overall any kind of health depends on your ability to utilize your respiratory system, to utilize the air around you, the air inside your body, the air that's going to come out, it's being held and inhaled. Now, I got this inspiration to do this video, this topic, from Ra Imhotep. Shout out to him from 13 Signs Astrology. And, he didn't say, I told you guys I get a lot of my videos, the topics, and a lot of just the information I'm just regurgitating. I get that from a lot of other people on the internet that are famous or have more exposure than me. But I'm gonna break it down a little bit different. And my DNA Rakamacama way of explaining things. Some things he didn't touch on that I hope he knows. He probably knew. The word prana. It's Indian. I think it's Sanskrit specifically, but it comes from India. The word prana. The word chi, which is Chinese. And there's other variations of these two words, which means basically the psychic energy or the energy, the electricity, the bioelectricity, the psi. There's other words that the Japanese use, that the Thai use, that the Mongols use. Everybody has their own, variation of this word. The Egyptians probably too. I don't know what it's called. I should study them more. But all these words, they all mean either breath. Prana means breath. Wind, I think chi means breath. I don't know. I'm sorry. You can Google it. Wind, breath, air, or those are the only four things: wind, breath, or air. Why? Because when you inhale, you are breathing in electricity. Your body, it's called bioelectricity. Your body runs off of bioelectricity. Bioelectricity keeps your mind going, keeps your heart pumping. Everything in your body has a pulse, has electricity. That's why you have an aura. Your body makes sounds, it makes tones because of this. There's 360 tones that your body makes because of this electricity. All of your... I'm sorry, I just thought about something. Half of when you breathe in this electricity, when you breathe in the air douses the fire. Like when you start a fire, you blow on it, and when you're doing it right, it makes the fire bigger. You breathe fast, you tense up, you constrict that air. Just like in a balloon, if you ever blew a balloon on your face. It makes it hot. It makes your body warmer. When you cool down, when people are calm, they're sleeping, they're cool. When you want to cool your body down, slow your breathing down, it lowers your body temperature. People have sex, when people work out, their bodies are hot. It's because they're breathing a lot. They're breathing faster at higher frequencies. Life is in the breath. When a lot of spiritualists want to direct energy, want to program things, they have to breathe. Like when I do Tai Chi, when I do yoga, you have to breathe yourself into these movements. And there's a technique called the yogic breaths, like yoga, but with IC, yogic breaths. And that's what makes yoga so dangerous. If you do certain levels of yoga and you don't have that breathing technique right, you can suffer nerve damage. So a lot of the times, because I smoke, I choose to keep myself at a certain level and just maintain a certain level of flexibility because I cannot afford to have nerve damage right now. My meditation skills are pretty normal for somebody just starting out. I didn't just start out, but I limit myself because certain things just can't happen right now. But everything, I'm gonna take your mind, body, and soul. When you do these yogic breaths, when you do breathing exercises, say you have a cold, and I do this a lot just because I smoke. Say you have a cold, and you don't even know really like that. You have this little phlegm, you have mucus at the bottom of your lungs, or say you even do feel it. You do breathing exercises. Do breathing exercises, you breathe deeply. What do? You inhale through your nose. It works better through your nose. Sit up straight, breathe in through your stomach. Like if you've ever seen the Incredible Hulk, the second one, how he was, it's the guy when he was in Brazil, I believe, he was sucking in his stomach and blowing it out, expanding and contracting his stomach. That's yogic breaths. You do that with your abs. Inhale, you expand your stomach, your diaphragm. You breathe into your stomach. Slowly, it fills your lower lungs. That's when you do that and you have that mucus, you're gonna cough. You're gonna cough it up. Exhale, flatten your stomach as much as possible. Do that strong, hard, and you can feel that really builds your chi, your prana, your life force. If you do that enough, if you do it wrong, bad things can happen. You can get nerve damage, hemorrhaging in the brain, all kind of things. So take it slow. There's the cobra breath. There's this one of my favorites when you make a straw out of your tongue. Inhale, exhale, hold for 3 or 6 or 8, 10, whatever you're comfortable with. Breathing exercises are really they're not like really advanced, but they're advanced. They're dangerous. They can be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Breathing can be used to control your emotions. Like when people say things to me, because I told you guys I have anger issues and I'm a low blower. So when people say things to me and I really want to respond or I want to yell at them, my first thing is I look at them, I inhale, and this is very subconscious. I don't just do this, but I close my mouth and I exhale, and I just look at them. I give them this intense look. You've seen everybody do this. If somebody says something slick to them or something a little fly to them, you know what? I'm not even gonna get at you like that because we're at church, bro. And the Lord told me not to be on that bullshit today. A lot of people do this, and it's very subconscious because they know that it would be better for them not to go off, or they're trying to change their ways. There's something subconsciously in them that doesn't want that to happen. When I experience anxiety, my breathing becomes very shallow and very infrequent. And like I used to have a very severe nervous twitch. I couldn't hold my head still, and I would do like this, and it would be really fucking bad. And I'll just twitch or just do some shit like that. It's because I wasn't breathing, and if I would have, and it was really hard. It takes about 6 to 10 good deep breaths, separation from the actual outcome in the situation. But paying attention to your breath is very important. Like a lot of times, I just get so caught up in the physical, because I'm either in my head or I'm in my heart or I'm in my base. So like the last time I had sex, it was very I almost passed out because I stopped breathing. When I do things like that, when I work out sometimes, I just stop breathing, and everything is inhale, exhale. Yoga and Tai Chi is very hard for me not to breathe because I know the dangers of that, and it's just it's not something that should be taken lightly. But I really cramped up because my stomach, because I was fucking this chick, I wasn't breathing properly, and it really fucked me up. I had to sip the Red Bull, get back to it, and I just did it. Remember, like when I walk. Now when I walk, that's a little bit different because I listen to music, so my breathing's different. But that's one thing. That's another tip. If you want to fix something, if you have asthma, my mother has really bad fucking asthma, like probably a 7 out of 10. Get some music. I listen to a lot of 3 6 Mafia. I listen to a lot of bipolar music, so it's either 3 6 Mafia or Amy Winehouse, which is really strange. But Tear the Club Up, 1996, off of DJ Paul's Volume 16, Original Masters. Shout out DJ Paul. That song, the bass, the hi-hats, the snare, all their music, all that buck crunk, southern gangster shit, everything from like 94 to like 2002, something like that. All that shit makes my fucking heart beat. So listen to something like that, something that makes you physically react to it. I don't condone listening to violent music. Maybe something that's not necessarily violent. Maybe a dance track, maybe some MIA or something like that. Headphones, meditate on. Just listen to the music. You might want to get on the treadmill or walk down the street, whatever. But when you walk, you're going to be walking to that music. You're going to be bopping. When you see people walk down the street and they're fucking walking, for real walking, you can tell their breathing patterns. Now, that's not really the point of this video. Sit, get your music, meditate, go bipolar. Go from, like I said, go from some Tear the Club Up, 3 6 Mafia, then go to Take the Box, Amy Winehouse. That's probably my favorite song by her. Or some Nirvana. Go from something to extremes and just watch your breathing. Watch how your heart acts. Watch. And I'm so in tune, I guess. I don't know. I've never been another person this time. But I can literally feel the chemicals in my brain, like, being released or soaking back up when certain things happen. Watch a movie. There's a video of a man getting chased on a bike by a bear through the forest. And I was so into it. It was very intense. And I really put myself in that situation. My heart started beating faster. And it was shallow, frequent breaths. But the breath it's really important. The breath can be used to cleanse your body. The breath can be used to rid you of disease, illnesses at least. And I don't know if you know what NLP is, neuro-linguistic programming. The breath can be used to, if you mimic somebody else's breath, it's easier for them to feel connected to you or build a relationship with that person. So you can use the breath to manipulate other people. You use the breath to direct your thoughts or to connect with the outside world, because everything needs to fucking breathe. Everything that has life needs to breathe, even water. You can connect with your water just by inhaling into it, exhaling plants, animals, trees, groups of people. My girlfriend has really bad, my ex-girlfriend has really bad panic attacks. Just me blowing on her face, blowing on her hand, or just vocalizing my breaths really calmed her down. Or putting somebody's hand on your chest when they're freaking the fuck out and letting them feel your breaths or your stomach, which is you're supposed to be breathing, where you're supposed to be breathing from, really helps. Now, originally that's how man was supposed to breathe 100% of the time, yogic breaths, but this whole thing with the Illuminati, there's a theory that they programmed us fucking thousands of years ago, and that's why people have fucking emotional problems. That's why babies are born fucked up, because pregnant women don't know how to breathe their whole pregnancy and shit like that. Also, let's watch the video about taking a cold shower by Elliot Hulse. Just YouTube Elliot Hulse, and something about, I think it's just really called Take a Cold Shower. But yeah, that was my video on the importance of breath and how to use it, why, how, when, what, where, history behind it. Life is in the breath, DNA for short, aka Rakama. Peace.